Okay, welcome back. We're continuing with mission 2. Okay, so Buttfargan's in trouble. We are on turn 5. I know you can't see that, but we'll get it fixed for you. Both of these are moving up. Grim is going to pursue. One of our out of ammo guys is going to pursue, and he's going to pursue the bomber that we know for sure is destroyed. So I'm going to just put all the damage markers back in the cup and send him home. I'm not even going to keep him over there because he's out of ammo, and that's the whole point of this, is that I'm just pursuing somebody. It's a guaranteed, I don't even need to roll for the interception, and I'm just going to give myself a victory point. So BF-110 moves up. I have a BF-110 here that will pursue the other bomber that we had. So Grim and the BF-110 are each going to pursue one. And this BF-110, oh, actually, maybe not. That other BF-110 is actually going to stay, and we're both going to attack. I have the sun. I'm going to use that. This guy, Bauer, will go after the bomber. I still, next turn, can pursue a bomber and still get a guaranteed intercept. And I apologize, I'm getting a phone call. Okay. So, I have one Ju-88 left, but before I get to that, I have our most feared situation. Buttfargan needs a miracle roll, and he did not get it. If I lose him, we're going to have a memorial service. So that was a fuselage hit. So he and Schmidt are both in bad shape. Okay, not happy about that. They're both experts on the rink there. I even talked about not sending any of my experts on this mission, and that's how it goes. Okay, so moving on, we're going to do the Ju-88. He's going to attack here. I rolled doubles. Oh man, all of them are out of ammo, so they're all worthless. Okay, cohesion check. I need a 1. Done. Cohesion check. Need a 4 or less. Ooh, it actually fell. Cohesion check. And that one fell. So we have 2 kaputs. Sort of happy with that. So now we get to attack with 2 of our bombers. We have 2 kaputs. And this one would be a 0. This one is also a 0. This one's a 0 even if he's determined. This one's a 0 even if he's determined. So we'll do that. Yeah. So these are both nose high with a 0. We'll start with this one. Nose high 0. He takes a hit, but I have the sun. So let's see. So the sun blocked it, and I'll put the sun on him. And he does a damage, and he progresses too. I forgot to say where they're going. I think you guys know me well enough. I would never have done that. So he's progressing this way, which is what I would have done with him. And did a hit. So we're drawing a hit. It hits 3 on the fuselage. That's something. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside, and now we're doing this guy. Nose high 0. He progresses 2. Same deal. He would have moved that way. And they're dive rolling, by the way. So no actual damage done to either way. So we're done there. Okay, and we're going to draw continuing fire. This guy first. He's in his own new element, and it's a 2. So he is dive rolling, so he gets to skip continuing fire. Then we go to the next guy. Skip continuing, or he doesn't get to skip. Nothing happens to him. He would be bounced, but there's nothing to bounce him. And so we had a pretty uneventful round there. We're moving on to turn 6. So in turn 6, I still have one bomber that needs to be pursued, and Bauer is up for the challenge. So he's going to go and pursue that bomber. I have no Ju-88s left. They're all in the parking lot, just waiting to exit, which they will once the escorts arrive, if they aren't needed to pursue a bomber. And then I have Kremler, who has no ammo, and Kremler's just going to go home and call it a day. So the 2 BF-110s are going to move up. I have one BF-110 here that I could use for a rear attack. This right now is a 1, but this is likely going to flip back unless I get a good roll. I think I'm nearing the end of this mission as far as what I can do. I have no Ju-88s. Everything is just pure attacking now. So the best I can do is hope to do something here. I have 2 of them on the flank. I think to save my OPs, I'm going to send all 3 of these guys home. It doesn't matter. It's good. I know it's going to take 2 turns to do that. Well, actually, no. No, I can't do that. This is the only one I can send home. And the reason I have to do this slowly is I actually have checks. So this is a 1. This is a 5. See, if that would have failed, this bomber would have dropped out. But instead it went to that. And this one's a 4. And that one passed. So in fact, I don't want to send any of them home. I just want to wait. I'm going to let the cohesion check thing do its course. Is there any way I can get to the nose? To get to the nose costs 2 TP with these guys. It costs 2 TP if I want to do nose low with him. That'd be 4 TP. But then I can get some nice attacks from the sun helping me at 0. So these ones I can do nose any for 2. This one I can do nose low. Actually, this one I'm just going to sit. He'll be my interceptor. So I'm going to lower my tactical points by 2. I now only have 15. Yeah, now we move to turn 7. The escorts come on turn 10. So these 2 are going to attack. That guy's going to sit there and wait. I will move him up to level tail just in case something happens. Remember, the Ju-88s are basically out of commission. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Passes. 2. 4. So they all passed. So that's not good. And I'm going to do similar things here and here, except I'm going to go evasive with both. So they're truly attacking at a 0. Evasive, they have the sun, so they both get to block a hit. So nose high, we'll start with the guy up front here. So nose high, had he been determined, and I'm doing similar thing, going this way. Had he been determined, it would have been a hit, but that's okay. And then the other one, nose high, would have taken a hit, so he uses the sun. All right, and then 2 continuing fire. This one's a 1. It's actually a 0, but remember he already used his sun, and he's actually fine. We'll do friendly fire. I rolled an even, which means the bomber takes a hit. And that hit is a fuselage, so not a lot to write home about. And he does an evasive return. And then we got this one, also evasive. He's sitting in a 0. That's unfortunate, but he has the sun. So yeah, we're okay, we're okay. So they return. Now we go to turn 8. What's our move gonna be? Obviously these two move up. I can do a level attack from the tail. The only ones worth going after is here and here. This is a 2. That's a 3. I'll go ahead. I'm going to do a level tail attack. Cohesion. Nothing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. This one does go kaput. 2, 3, 4 here. That one also goes kaput. Okay, so my tail level is going to go here. 3 minus 2 is a 1. And I am going to go evasive. So level, tail, 1. He takes a hit and he does a hit. No, he's evasive. He does a hit and he does a return or ride the tail. That was sweet. That worked out really well for us. So here's his hit, fuselage. I rolled a 1, and he takes an elevator damage. So that will at least help with the cohesion failure. Now he's riding the tail, so I can get out of there, and in fact I will, because I don't want to lose the OP. What's the chances that I would do another hit? I don't know. That's the thing with these cards, they're so mysterious. All I need is for this cohesion check to fail and have him fall out. That's why I brought him back. I don't need him to do the kill, I think. I don't know. Okay, that's it for the turn. So we're now on turn 9 out of 11. Escorts arrive next turn. These two move up. He's already tail level. I'm going to move him into the approach box, but I could always choose to abort. And cohesion. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need a 6 or less. And there it is, a 4. So this bomber falls on turn 9. No guarantee it's going to be destroyed when we get there, but it's still a good damaged bomber. We get a fallen, which means that's now permanently kaput. We get another experience point for the staff, and we have one more check to do. And that one also happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this bomber falls. I'm very happy now with the situation, and I definitely want to get out of Dodge. So get another experience for the staff. This guy is set up to attack, but I'm not going to attack. I'm aborting. And we're moving up to turn 11. The escorts are going to arrive, but we're not rolling for them. 1, 2, 3. We're all pursuing bombers. My able-bodied fighters are. And then the rest of my Ju-88s are getting out of Dodge. So the escorts are more than welcome to help them go home. The Germans are done. So we have that in place. I can start cleaning up. Okay, so we have that done, and I'm going to bring this out for everybody. That's what's next. Okay, so we have one set of bombers here. that looks like this. And then I have 1, 2, 3, and then I get to double up on one of them. So I'm going to double up on, I don't know, this one. Okay, that's our first situation. Then we have just a 0 engine damage, and Grim is on that one. And we have a whole bunch of damage, and Bauer is on that one. Or did we want it the other way around? Nope, I'm okay with that. And then we have a whole bunch of damage, and a BF-110. We have just the itty bitty damage, and a BF-110, and then we got another BF-110, which I'll put there. That's everybody. I have 15 tactical points, just in case you're looking off, you're not able to see off the map here, and I don't think you can. So we're just gonna start one at a time here. I think I want to do the name guys first, because I want to make sure I don't spend my tactical points and then not give them some experience. So I have this one. I need to roll a perfect 10, which I didn't. So he's going to get 2 tactical points because of this. And I'm actually going to give him 2 more to 4. And I have to roll for the sun. So I rolled a 6, which means the sun is on tail high. And that's what I'll do. I'll do tail high as my free approach. So tail high is a lethality of 2. Did I really want to do that? I'm going to do this one because it's 3 TP. So we're going to come nose high. It's a lethality of 0. That's why I wanted it. Nose high, 0. Determined, does no damage. Okay, so no harm, no foul there. So now he returns. So now I'll do tail high. That cost me 2. I don't know if that's worth it, but let's do it. Tail high. It's a lethality of 2 here. So he does the damage. So I drew 2 in the wing. So on a roll, I rolled a 7 there. Nothing happens, so he comes back. So I'm down to 2 tactical points. So I'm actually concerned. Yeah, I'm going to just do tail level now. Although I do like, if I do high, that's my last approach. So I got to do tail level. So tail level 2, I take a hit, which is what my concern was. I was really concerned about the hit. And then I do a hit. All right, so I'm going to just roll for this right away. I rolled a 9, so that doesn't happen. But I do a hit, which I'm very excited about. And the hit is another wing. So I got 3 on the wing. Remember, I need 6. But now I get to roll a 7 to 10. I rolled a 3, so nothing happens. I'm on my last approach. I'm going to do tail level again. Tail level 2. I take a hit. Very bad. I do a hit and I ride the tail. So let's resolve the do a hit. So the hit is an engine. Sorry, there's somebody at the door. I gain 3. Sorry. Mindy. Sorry about that. And so I'm riding the tail, so I'm going to draw another card. So level 2 nose, I just take another hit. And I don't think I'm going to get this bomber. I'm going to roll for the elevator first, which is better than the engine. So I'll take that and go to the elevator. I think it's better than the engine. Yeah. And then we didn't get this one. All right, so now I'll do the other named. Bauer, 2 in the wing. So we have 5 out of 6 on the wing. First roll, second roll. Okay, he's gonna roll for the sun. It's a 6, so it goes there again. I'm gonna give myself 3 TP. 1, 2, 3, so I'm down to 9. And we'll do the high nose again. So these are all tail, right? Yep. So from a high nose, 0, I take a damage and I do a damage. And it's Bauer. He's already used his luck. So there's the damage I take. I rolled a 10, so I ignore that. That was very lucky. I do a damage, which is the gunner's now dead. So now I'm gonna come do I only have 3 TP. I'll do a level approach. Tail level 1 is a hit. And it is a fuselage. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 8. Okay, I'm going to do another tail level. It's a hit and it rides the tail. So here's the hit. It's an engine. So I just rolled a 3, which means I get 2 more. And I'm riding the tail, so I'm going to just go again. So I take a hit, I do a hit, and I ride the tail. So I'm taking my hit, which is very bad. I do a hit, which is another engine hit. And I rolled a 6, not good enough. But I get 3 more tactical points. And I'm riding the tail, so I may not survive this. I take a hit, I do a hit, I ride the tail. So taking another hit. And do another hit. So the third engine damage. I rolled a 10. The bomber is destroyed. And Bauer gets 2 experience. The staff gets 2. And we get another victory point. Now I'm going to roll for the rudder. I pass. Roll for the engine. Fit. So he goes into the engine box. That's not good. All right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So I have a BF-110 here. I'm rolling for the sun. It's there. So this BF-110 has an engine and a wing. So let's roll for the engine. Nothing. He gets 2 tactical points. Going for the wing. 10. It's destroyed. That's the best outcome. So the BF-110 returns safe. We get another victory point. Return some cards here. Okay, let's do this BF-110. Cockpit roll. Destroyed. So we get another victory point. And then that damage goes away. And that BF-110 made it home. Now we have two BF-110s with a wing. I rolled an 8, not good enough. Rolling for the sun. I rolled a 6. So that means it's here. And they're both going to come in high TP. And then I will spend 3 tactical points. So I have 2 coming in high nose. Threat level 0. High nose 0. Nothing happens. High nose 0. Nothing happens. So gonna draw or spend a tactical point 2, in fact, to go tail level. Am I going direct? Yes. Oh, I have to back up. These guys have a +1 on them. So they weren't high nose 0, they were high nose 1. So the first one did a hit. The second one did a hit and took a hit. So one of these took a hit. I'm gonna go ahead and roll now. Okay, so he failed his hit. He's going to the cockpit. But they both did a hit. So here's the first one, and there's the second one. So gunner got hit, and then right there, 8. I only needed 6. Bomber destroyed. So another victory point. This bomber made it home safe. Back to 0. Put these away. Okay, now we have this one here. The hit on a gunner. There's an elevator damage, a fuselage, and an engine. We'll roll for the engine. He gets 2 tactical points. I'm going to give him 2 more. And he's going to roll for the sun. And he will come from that. He has the sun to his advantage. So he's nose high with a 1. He does a hit. Cockpit. Not enough. But this cockpit, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, he's 1 away. Whew, 1 away. Okay, so he returns, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to spend a 3 TP, try one more from the nose. Of course he takes a hit, but I have the sun, which doesn't help. Do pass, so that's good. Then I have 1 final TP, so we're going to do level, which is a 3. Okay, he takes 2 hits, but he does a hit. Let's resolve his 2 hits first. I'm going to roll for, that's a 6 and an 8. Going to roll that one, next one. There we go. Then we do the hit. And there it is. All he needed was 1 more and he got it. So bomber is destroyed. 1 more victory point. And this BF-110 makes it home. I have 1 final guy. He has 1 damage. We have 2 guys rolling for the sun. I rolled a 7, so the sun is there. And I have 4 tactical points left, so I'm going to give all 4 to them. They get a free approach. So I'm going to do the nose high for both of them. So let's do the first one. Nose high, nothing. Nose high. He takes a hit, and he does a hit. Now, this is the hit that he does. So it's 3 on the wing, so I'll roll for that. And that destroys them. So bomber is destroyed. We get one more victory point there. And he does take a hit. So we have a 4. This has a good chance. And we avoid it. So those go away. And we are almost done. So I have one final thing to resolve, and that would be this right here. So we're going to start with Bauer. I rolled a 1. So now I need an 8 or a better. I rolled a 9. Oh my gosh. That was a very scary thing. Okay, now we have Budfargen. 6 was not enough. Come on. 9. He survives. Budfargen makes it home. He actually gets an experience point for that. Okay, and I have 2 more name guys out here. Holy cow, I'm taking a break from the stress. Let's do this guy. Of course, I roll a 10. He makes it home. Should have used the name guy. Now we'll do this guy. I rolled an 8. He makes it home. Yes, he makes it home. I used up all my good numbers, didn't I? Let's do Mr. Elevator here. Of course I used up all my good numbers. 5, he crashes. 4, he's wounded. I can take that. I'll take that. Schmidt. Got a 10. Perfect. So Schmidt gets another experience point, makes it home. That could have been disastrous. So very happy with that. Okay, I have 2 guys that are both wounded. So I'm going to roll for Grimm first, and then for Zweigert. Neither of them got out of sick bay. So just a quick check. For 1943 mid, it's a 12 pilot minimum, so I can have a lot of guys wounded before that's an issue, and 10 is the loss limit. I've only lost 2 so far, so I'm okay there. As far as the victory conditions, just a reminder, 1943 mid, we need 40 to win, 30 to not lose. Okay, so the numbers are getting much higher, but I have some good news there. So if we tally up our results, we ended up getting 5, 10, 14 experience points, and we spent 14. So we're moving into the next round still with 55 experience points. Now, we had 14 victory points, and we got 10 more. So we are now at 24 victory points after 2 missions. And in fact, we only got 4 less than the inbound one, where we got 2 points per kill. So we did much better on this one. Still have 2 pilots wounded. Both of them, actually one of them is our expert, one of our best ones. We have lost 0 OP, so we're good there. This was an excellent mission. I think we're set up to do another inbound and try to score a lot of points. Can you hit the stop button?